John couldn't wait to get home when he was unexpectedly caught in an awkward progressive ad.
Nobody likes waiting. New customers who switch.
Okay, I did that right. Good evening to YouTube. TikTok already got a little bit of a sneakity peek. We are listening to Kitty Lo-Fi Cafe. Just needed to chill tonight because today has been a day. So it was the first day of a financial business management class I'm taking that's going to be over in the next 5 weeks because always could deal with learning something new and different, and it could help at the end of the day for some of my other things and initiatives I want to do. Speaking of which, I know today is supposed to be an ADA Monday, and I'm trying to think of what to actually talk about. Don't get me wrong, I have our whole schedule up here. It's just at this point, the recordings need to be edited and they're egregiously long. So I have plenty of backlog. Yeah, I don't have anything listed for today. Going through the guide. We can go into the overview. And I'm trying to be better at actually keeping the mic within a reasonable distance of my persons. So that is why I'm looking more of like a singer. You know, the ones that say whatever they want to. Also, look at my smile today. So we've already gone over quite a bit of this. I should just have a little tiny window in the corner like I do when I live stream for Ashley Unravels, but I won't. Let's go to the very top of this. Oof. Again, one of those nights where I'm kind of going to be zoning. Conformance, satisfying the requirement. Makes sense. Understanding techniques for WCAG 2.2 success criteria, which is what I want to be successful at. WCAG 2.2 guidelines and success criteria are designed to be broadly applicable to current and future technologies, including dynamic application, mobile, digital, television, etc. They are stable and do not change. Okay, so that's good to know. If it works on your website, it should work on mobile. If it works on mobile, it should work on your television screen. I should truly hold on. Gotta pause for the cause for a moment. I need to go to the dashboard. I don't think. Ooh, teary eye from yawning. I don't think that this is violating any dashboards, but I still want to double check and make sure. Oh, that is wicked to see myself live. Oh my gosh. There's a reason why you guys are off to my left. I do pay attention. I do have my peripheral vision, but I don't pay as close attention to it. Oh. I need to send thank yous to people. Okay, I won't be able to tell until later, but I don't have any current restrictions, except for a couple that are work in progress Wednesdays. We'll see if this one ends up with copyright. I don't think it should. I don't see where they say you can't use this for live streaming. I give credit to the creator, so we do the best with what we have. Anyways, specific guidance for authors and evaluators on meeting WCAG 2.2 success criteria is provided in techniques which include code examples, resources, tests, W3C's techniques for WCAG 2.2 document is updated periodically and covers more current best practices and changes in technology tools. The 3 types of guidance and techniques for WCAG 2.2 are explained below. Sufficient techniques, advisory techniques, failures. Also explained below. General technology specific techniques which can be efficient for or advisory. Other techniques beyond what is in the W3C's published document. Technique test, user agent and assistive technology support, using the techniques with important consideration. Understanding conformance provides related information, including on understanding accessibility support. Techniques are informative. That means they are not required. The basis of determining conformance to WCAG 2.2. Welcome to the stream. I'm going to say comment. Note, W3C cautions against requiring W3 sufficient techniques. The only thing that should be done and required in the WCAG 2.2 success criteria. To learn more, see what would be the negative consequences of allowing only W3C published techniques to be used in conformance with WCAG 2 in the FAQs. Okay. Interesting. They say use their techniques as a suggestion, but don't use them as the end all be all. Sufficient techniques are a reliable way to meet success criteria. I don't know if I really want to proceed with this anymore. Not without the ADA guidelines. I'm just trying to think if I want to proceed with. Because here's the point that I'm at with this. WCAG 2.2 Understanding Docs. Informative explanations not required to meet WCAG. Here's the spot that I'm getting at with all learning this information. It's kind of putting me in the same position as when you're going to school to get a master's degree or a bachelor's degree. Not saying that those educational endeavors are not needed and people are not needing to be educated. But it seems like this guideline is very much saying, we take ourselves seriously, but we're not taking ourselves too seriously. I think I'm past the point of using this. And also, too, they are a business as well. Because I thought while I was going through this, and maybe I'm missing it because there is other spots. It's not 100% nonprofit, because I thought for some odd reason I saw a section about the certification process costing money. So I think at this point, unfortunately, I'm going to have to discontinue ADA Mondays. Like, obviously, we could still go into accessibility on websites for small businesses. It's just not going to be directly off of. It's not going to be directly off of that webpage, is what I'm thinking. Let me go ahead and try to get signed into Wix. I still want to finish up that conference. So let's go ahead back to that. Like this week feels like it's going to be a wrap up sort of week, where there's certain things where it's like, okay, we're going to go ahead and proceed with. We're going to go ahead and wrap up this ADA website basics for small businesses. It's going to be ongoing, but it's going to be applicable to my website. So that's going to be changed. Tech News Tuesday has already been put on the back burner just because we're also not at the beginning of the quarter. That might just be a quarterly thing that I do, because even in Discord, I'm going to flip you all so that you see the middle screen for a little bit, because I don't want to accidentally out some of my friends in Discord, because they didn't ask for that. I have some social groups and I have some business groups. Okay, so we're back on the business group. And let's minimize all these communities. There we go. Back to screen right. Yes. So as you can see, February 5th is the last time that there are any announcements within Wix. So there is no new studio news really to report there. Before that, it was January 30th. I know that they have the one that's coming up soon in March. So might just stay tuned to the Wix YouTube station to keep abreast of any situations that are happening there. I also do need to look into Squarespace and a couple other vendors. So we shall see, but for now they aren't really offering anything. So there's no real Tech News Tuesday. It's going to be the things where when it happens, and we'll talk about it. Work in Progress Wednesday, obviously, is still going to keep going. And I'm enjoying the Reddit stories a little too much. But I like reading them. I feel like they're very informative. They're not always negative. Some of them have very good backing behind them. Friday, I still want to go ahead and take off because I'm doing this and something else. So I got stuff working behind the scenes. And I'm also taking classes now on Monday. So I do want to do Saturday small business web support. I seen that one might start becoming a live feature in a live setting if people feel comfortable with it. So yeah. In regards to this upcoming week, and I'll take a copy of this transcript, Mondays, at least for the next 4 weeks, are not going to be live stream days. I just have something that day that I have to do. Tuesday, I have to be in office for my day job. So that also is going down. I do plan on doing Work on Progress Wednesday. Do I want to Work in Progress Wednesday? I do need a Work in Progress day to work on my stuff. I don't think I'm going to be able to do Work in Progress Wednesday. Just because the way my current day schedule is, I have to be in office Monday through Wednesday. And it's just a lot.
Amazing at helping you grow your small business. We cannot make your email response time faster.
Not sponsored by LinkedIn whatsoever. I digress. Okay. I can definitely be on live Thursday. Fridays, I've been liking to take off. So, here's what I'm thinking for future scheduling. I know it feels like I'm doing less, but it's because I'm doing more behind the scenes. There's just some things like, obviously you all can see my Wix account. I don't mind you seeing my Wix websites. However, I might just do a bigger stream on... I can't even say that on Saturday because every other Saturday I have appointments at 12 and 3. Thursday I can still commit to. Saturday, every other Saturday might be a longer live stream. And I don't like having stuff on my Sundays. Not for streaming, at least. I don't mind being on live Sunday, but just not for streaming. We'll do Thursday indefinitely for a Reddit story Thursdays. Again, I just feel like they're informational and real. And then Saturday, okay, we're going to switch these live streams up. We're just going to do Thursdays and Sundays for the foreseeable future. Just because, again, there's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes I'm excited about and really interested to share as they go. But unfortunately, they have to be done offline and not online for this. But yeah, you might even see a channel name change. We'll have to see though. So yeah, I'll be live again Thursday with a new Reddit story. And Sunday we will be working on my website. And you might get a pop-on every so often. So make sure that you have your notifications turned on because we do still need to finish the Wix SEO and GEO information from that webinar. Well, actually, no, we don't. It was the questions. So yeah, no. Thursdays, Reddit stories. Sunday will be working days. So we'll come on and do a Pomodoro timer, probably for 4 hours in the morning to get that taken care of. Yeah, that's the dealio. Thank you all for tuning in as I've been figuring this out day by day. I know that we've gone from 6 days a week to 3 days a week, and now we're going down to 2 days a week. But I'd rather give you a higher quality of content in tea and story times than give a low quality output. So, thank you all again for tuning in to Ashbury Art, and I'll see you on Thursday. Bye!